What is up, you guys? So today I'm back with another video, and as you guys have seen in the title, it's going to be a gear review. So this gear review I'm going to talk about all the things that I use for vlogging and for the short films that we do in school. I am doing this for the stay-at-home thingy. As you guys have known, the coronavirus is a huge threat right now for us, and here in the Philippines, in Luzon, we are in enhanced community quarantine, which they would recommend us just to stay at home and do it for the frontliners. And yeah, that is what my whole family is doing, and I hope you guys are also doing it, and I hope you guys are staying safe. You could also, I don't know, start vlogging, start your own YouTube channel, whatever it is, just for you to stay at home. And yeah, let's do this for our frontliners. So I am going to kind of divide this into two parts, where I show you guys the things that I bring if I travel light, and my go-to things that I use, which is actually flexible, and I will get into that later. So without further ado, let's get into the traveling life. So first of all, these are the three things that I bring if I travel light. These are the things that I used when I was in Boracay and in New York. Except for this one, actually. I didn't use this in both Boracay and New York, but I do use this if I travel light. So, start with this. Of course, this is my phone. I use this because the camera in here is really great. But I don't use it for video, because for me it's just weird to hold your phone while taking good videos, you know, all that slow motion and all that stuff. And the zoom of it's not quite good. I just have an XR. Yeah, but for photos, I would say it's pretty decent and pretty nice. So I'll show you guys like some photos that I took when I was in New York. So this is one. If you guys can see it, I'll just probably put a better like photo of it. And this is another one. I don't know if you guys could really see that. And what I like the most is probably this one. I just took all of these photos and much more, of course, with just my phone. Now, as I said, your phone goes with you mostly everywhere you go, so might as well utilize it, because phones right now are really powerful in terms of cameras. Now, next is going with this. This is my WX500. I bought this right after I sold my first camera, which is a Canon, and now, yes, I have transferred to Sony. And now, what I like about this, it's I believe one of their cheapest point and shoot cameras. I got this because I wanted a good zoom capability in a small form factor, and I didn't realize it that much until I used this for my vlog, because it has a flip-up LCD screen. I will transfer to this once I get into the my go-to gear, so that you guys could see also how usable this camera is for videos. So next is my DJI Osmo Pocket, and I will get into this like a bit longer than these two, because I do have things for it, like accessories for it. So first of all, it does come in this case. I bought this when I was in Japan, in Tokyo, because I believe that was the month that it was released. and I was just really amazed by how small and how powerful this thing is. So it is a 3-axis gimbal which has its own camera, which it's small, but I mean it's usable. And if you guys could see, that's how small the screen is. I don't have anything to size it with. Here's my thumb, right? Yeah, here's my thumb. It's just like almost the size of my thumb. But I mean, the screen is not that good, but it's usable. You could just enough for you to see what you're shooting at. What I like about this one, it has 4K video on it. As you can see, 4K at 24 and goes all the way up to 60 at 4K. That's really nice. And then you also have 2.7K and 1080, all at the frames from 24 to 60. So I do keep it at 2.7K so that I still get that sharper look than a 1080, and I could still export it as a 1080 file, so that it's much better. It's a really powerful tool, and what did you see? Okay, so it's a really powerful tool which I am really proud that I bought it, because it's really nice. So the first thing that I bought for it, like the accessory, because I can't live without it, it's the control wheel. It's like an additional extra buttons and a scroll wheel itself. So let's go turn that on. So as you can see here, it does have a wheel, and I believe it said, yeah, there, controller wheel connected. So what I can do is do this and do this, and this tiny switch will make you move it from left to right. So that is really nice, because it makes you have that capability of slowly moving the camera up or down or left or right. So I'll just put this back. The second is different ND filters for it. Now this is from Polar Pro, and I don't think you could see it there, but it has ND8, 64, 4, 32 and 16, and the one you see at bottom is a polarizer, but it's a different polarizer. I just bought it from Japan. It's just to protect the lens from the day I bought it. So yeah, these are it for the traveling light. So going back, the phone, the WX500, and the DJI Osmo Pocket. Now on to the next part, which is the go-to travel gear or go-to camera gears that I use. Okay, so on to the next segment. I will now be talking about these guys. Actually, just these guys. But oh yeah, I also forgot before moving on. I also got a skeletonized tripod case for the Osmo Pocket. It's also from Polar Pro, but nothing much to it. It's just a tripod case. So let's get on with my main camera. Just put these guys at the side. Just put these guys at the side over here. So here is my main camera. It is the Sony a6300. So the lens on this is 16 to 50. Not that good, but it's usable. I use this for most of my vlogs, most of my short films. Actually, I use it for mostly everything. I just use these guys for photos, and I use this once for a video. The Palm Beach Resort, where I just literally use this. I didn't bother using the 60 or the 50 itself. I just use this because I was like, what can I do else with this? Like rather than just taking photos, I know I can put this to good use in videos, which you guys could see. But I'll put the link down in below on the Palm Beach video. It's really sharper than this one, I believe. And so yeah, the reason why I got this is because I said the WX500 just wasn't that good enough video quality for me, and I also wanted a much more professional camera. So I asked my mom if I could get this, and she said yeah, because she supports me in this thing, in this hobby that I do, in video and photo. She supports me in all of these things that I do, also in this vlogging. And let's get into the two lenses that I have here. So this is the Sony. I'll just take off the lens. The Sony 50mm. 50. This is the one with the optical steady shot. It is a 1.8, so that's wide. That's wide. I don't know how to show you guys how wide that is, but it is wide. But I don't use this that much for video. I use it for photo because that's where you should use 50 millimeters with. You would barely use a 50 for a video because it is pretty zoomed, and most videos you do want to use wide angles. So I did bought a wide angle lens, but this is a 12mm now. So it is wide. It's kind of a fisheye looking, but it's not that wide. As you can see over there, it's kind of a bit tiny dome, as you can see. The only thing that I don't like about this, it's manual. So what the manual lens means is that here you have your aperture ring, which you move over here. I don't know if you can see that, and your focus ring, which you also move. So this does not have autofocus. You literally have to focus it. So I did bought it because I wanted a wide angle lens. So yeah, again, this is the Samyang. It's, I think, a Korean brand. Yeah, these are the lenses I have. Just 3 right now. I have plans on getting another one, but not within this year, or I don't know. And the other thing I want to talk about is my drone. I only use this a couple of times. I believe in 2 vlog videos that I have. Yeah, I believe that's Bundok and that beach vlog, because I don't really see a use for it in the city. It's actually scary to fly. Even though it's a small drone, it's scary to fly your drone because the Spark runs on Wi-Fi. It doesn't run on Bluetooth or the OcuSync right now that DJ has. So it's scary if it just randomly the Wi-Fi gets cut off, so it has to return. But what if it doesn't return? What if it gets hit by a bird and stuff like that? So I don't use it that much. I have tried using this for my one video, one short film, but the room was too small. It was just hard to control this properly, so that to get a more stabilized shot. By that time I still didn't have my Osmo Pocket, so I was like, let's use the drone, it's fine, I can control it. But the room was too small. There were a lot of people in that room while we were taking the video, and it was just really loud, so we can't use the audio. So we didn't use the drone anymore. I will try to show you that shot we were trying to say. last thing that I do want to show you guys. It's what I use to edit all my videos. So I use a MacBook Pro, I believe a 15-inch touch bar, and I also bought this when I was in New York because the laptop before this was my MacBook Air. That's, I believe, the 12-inch, and for me it really doesn't cut the slack that I need, especially if I'm running Final Cut Pro. Really just heats up really fast. So the spec of this, if you guys don't know, so this is the MacBook Pro 15-inch 2019 version. I still didn't get the 2020 because I mean it's almost the same. And the processor is an Intel Core i7, 2.6 gigahertz. It has a 16 gig of RAM, which is nice for videos, and it has a DDR4. The graphics is a Radeon Pro. I don't know much of that, but I know that Radeon is a good brand. And yeah, this is a 256, I believe. Or 250 gigs. So I use this for all my videos. So going back, the camera that I use, drone that I use, and the laptop that I use. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really don't know what to video anymore, so I thought of, hey, why not doing a gear review, because I have nothing to do in this house. So I was like, well, you know what, yeah, let's do a gear review. Hopefully you guys like this video. I might do more of this video in this setting. I will ask my Lola if I could use this room for my vlogs. So